good morning. Well, good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. I'm sorry I couldn't do this earlier, but I am taking a break. I'm actually taking a lunch break. So we have the affidavit. Some of it was redacted, some of it wasn't. Hi, Crazy Cat Mama. Hi, Susan. Hi, Gwen. Hi, Mustang Sally. You guys gonna get me 3 times today. So let me see. So what we didn't know was that one of the roommates actually saw Brian Kohlberger. I say Kohler. One of the roommates saw Brian Kohlberger. Okay, that's what we did not know. Oh my goodness. This is some shit. Oh my God. But anyway, his affidavit states, this is bad. So let me pull this affidavit up for you guys really bad. But she says that her crying in the room, and somebody says, don't worry about it. I'm going to handle it. Hello, we're not having church today, but we might. It depends. Oh my God. So she said she went, they opened the door, and they saw him coming out. He had a mask covering his nose and his mouth. He had a black hood. Oh my God. She said he walked right by her. I'm saying her, went to the sliding glass door and went out. They went back in their room and locked their door, barricaded themselves in their room. Hi, Joshua. How are you? How are you doing? I saw you this morning in Danielle's. Good morning. Good afternoon. How are you? So saw him. She heard the crying. What the hell? And I kept saying, you can't tell me nobody heard anything. And in this in the affidavit, which let me put it up. I didn't have time. I'm serious. I didn't have time to print it or anything else. Let me put this on the screen for you guys. Where is it? Here it is, right here at the stream. Let me see. Can I make this bigger? Full screen layout. Let me take this down. Hi, Big Bad Wolf. Hi. I need to take this comment down. Let me get this right quick. Let me get this up here. So, no thanks. Okay, so in the affidavit, we all know on the 13th at approximately 4 p.m., the call was made, okay? They're saying that, of course, the victims, I hate to keep saying these kids' names, I really do, but they are victims. And we need to acknowledge that. But this happened at 1122 King Road in Moscow, Idaho. Okay. They redacted some of the information like we knew they would. Okay. They said they went upstairs to the 3rd floor, consisted of 2 bedrooms and 1 bathroom. The bedroom on the west side of the floor was later determined to be Kaylee's room. I later learned from the review of the officers there was a dog in the room when the Moscow police officers initially responded. The dog belonged to Kaylee and her ex-boyfriend, Jack. I found out from the interview with Jack on November 13th, and that's how he found out, okay? The bathroom shared was a wall between Madison and Kaylee's room, and they shared the bathroom wall. He said as he entered the bedroom, he could see 2 females in a single bed in the room. Both Megan and Madison were deceased with visible stab wounds. He later noticed what appeared to be a tan leather sheath laying on the bed next to Morgan's right side when viewed from the door. The sheath was later processed and had Kabar, which is a United States Marine Corps knife, okay? It's an eagle globe and anchor insignia stamped on the outside of it. Let's see. They did numerous interviews, okay? Let's see. Based on the numerous interviews, blah, 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 blah. I'm sorry, I'm going blah, 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 blah. Okay. So it states that Megan and Madison, Kaylee and Madison were at a local bar, the Corner Club at 202 North Main Street in Moscow. They can be seen on video footage, which you know, but that at the corner between 10 on the 12th and 1:30 a.m. on the 13th. At approximately 1:30 a.m., Kaylee and Megan can be seen on video at a local food vendor called the Grub Truck, which we discussed that before. The Grub Truck live streams video from their food truck on their streaming platform Twitch, which is available for public viewing on their website. The video was captured by law enforcement. A private party, they redacted, reported that he provided a ride to Kaylee and Megan at approximately 1:46 from downtown Moscow. Okay. They got to the residence around 2 a.m. and they fell asleep, at least in their rooms, by approximately 4 a.m. That's why they're saying between 4:15 and whatever else. That's when the murders happened. Oh, my God. So DM stated that she originally went to sleep in her bedroom on the southeast side of the second floor. DM stated she was awoken at approximately 4 a.m. by what she stated sounded like concaves playing with her dog in one of the upstairs bedroom, which was located on the third floor. A short time later, DM says she heard who she thought was conclaves say something to the effect of, "There's someone here." A review of the records obtained from the forensic download of Kanoodle's phone showed this would also have been Kanoodle, as her cellular phone indicated she was likely awake and using TikTok at approximately 4:12 a.m. DM stated she looked out the bedroom but did not see anything when she heard the comment about someone being in the house. DM stated she opened her door a second time when she heard what she thought was crying coming from Kanoodle's room. DM then said she heard a male voice say something to the effect of, "It's okay, I'm going to help you." This shit is crazy. Oh my God, this is crazy. Oh my, hi Queen Margine, how are you? Hi Breezy, how Big Bad Wolf, hi Julie. Oh my God, this is crazy. I'm going to download this and I'm going to put it on my community tab so you guys can read this. But what led to, I was trying to get to the part that led to how they got Brian in their sights. She opened the door a third time after she heard the crying, and she saw a figure clad in black clothing had a mask that covered the person's mouth and nose, walking towards her. DM described the figure as 5'10" or taller, male, not very muscular, but athletically built with bushy eyebrows. The male walked past DM as she stood in her frozen shock phase. The male walked towards the backsliding glass door. DM locked herself in her room after seeing the male. DM did not state that she recognized the male. This leads investigators to believe that the Emmer left the scene. So the combination of DM statements to law enforcement, reviews of forensic downloads of records from BF and DM's phone, and the video of the suspect video as described below leads investigators to believe that the homicides occurred between 4 and 4:25. They had a latent shoe print, which was located during the second process. See what I'm saying? They processed a second time, but they wanted to release this house. During the second processing, they found the latent shoe print. Okay? The team, by first using presumptive blood tests and then AminoBlack, a protein stain that detects the presence of a cellular material. They detected shoe print showed a diamond-shaped pattern similar to the pattern of Vans type shoe sole. just outside of the door of DM's bedroom located on the second floor. This is consistent with DM's statement regarding the suspect's path of travel. Oh my goodness. My goodness. This shit is crazy. He left a witness. She saw him. Hi, Tina. Well, he left two witnesses. Again, this is telling me he had interactions with those two and probably the four of them. He had some type of interaction with them. Me too. I'm thinking that was someone else too. He had some type of interaction. I'm telling you, by the fact that he walked right past her and went out the sliding glass door. She didn't say he went in and cleaned up. He walked right past her. This is crazy. But get this, what we did not know is that after the murders took place on the 13th, Brian changed the license plate for his car. He changed it from Pennsylvania to Washington on November 18th. Tell me this man was not planning this. Somebody tell me he was not planning this out. The next hearing is going to be on January 12th. Hi, Michelle. He planned this. Oh my God. Okay, so let's see. This is, wait a minute. Let me get this right. As part of the investigation, an intensive search, commonly referred to in law enforcement as a video canvas, was conducted in an area of King Road residence. This video canvas was obtained by footage from early morning hours of November 13, 2022. In the area of King Road residents and the surrounding neighborhoods in an effort to locate suspect or suspect's vehicle traveling in or leaving from King Road residents. This video cameras resulted in a collection of numerous surveillance videos in the area from both residential and business addresses. I have reviewed numerous videos that were collected and have had a conversation with other MPD officers that are similarly reviewing footage. As a review of the camera footage indicated that a white sedan hereafter suspect vehicle 1 was observed traveling westbound in the 700 block of Indiana Hills Drive in Moscow at approximately 3:26 a.m. west, and they give it all the other streets, okay? And then on this video, it appears suspect vehicle was not displaying a front license plate. A review of the footage from multiple videos obtained from King Road, suspect vehicle 1 starting 3:29 a.m. and ending at 4:20 a.m. So I said earlier, even though they found DNA, I think what really helped them narrow it to him is when they were looking for who owned what vehicles. And oh my God. He planned this. He planned this. He planned this. He planned this. What do you guys think? What do you think? That's what I'm thinking. He stalked them. That's what I'm thinking. He had some type of interaction with these people in order for, he had to know where they were at. Who says that he didn't follow them from the bar? Who knows what happened? Or he just saw them at the food truck and was trying to hit on them. He had them in his sight. Yep, and the layout. How do you know the layout? How do you had to been there before? You had to have been to a party. Who knows? Hi, Vixie. You had to be there some type of way to know who's where. It's premeditation. That's what it is. It is premeditated. You went there with that purpose. He went there with that purpose. So they said suspect vehicle 1 can be seen entering the area of Fort Time at approximately 4:04 a.m. He was stalking them. He can be seen driving eastbound on King Road and stopping and turning around in front of 500 Queen Road, number 52, then driving back westbound on King Road. When suspect vehicle 1 is in front of the King Road resident, it appeared to be unsuccessful attempt to park or turn around in the road. The vehicle then continued to the intersection of Queen Road and King Road, where it can be seen completing a 3-point turn and driving eastbound down Queen Road. His vehicle was next seen departing the area at 4:20 a.m. at a high rate of speed. That's how they got you, buddy. So they said after reviewing numerous observations of suspect vehicle 1, the forensic examiner initially believed the suspect vehicle 1 was a 2011 or 2013 Honda Elantra. Upon further review, he indicated it can also be a 2011 or 2016. As a result, investigators have been reviewing information of persons in possession. I told you. That's how they got that shit. I'm sorry. I'm so excited. I shouldn't be excited, but I knew what they were doing. I see you, Mims. I knew what they were doing. With that footage, they narrowed it down. They got that DNA. They went down, they did that ancestry stuff. They narrowed it down to people in that area. And the fact that his car was still registered in Pennsylvania with no front license plate, that told them everything they needed to know. And then he changed his plates. They narrowed it down to him, and they went on a hunt for him. They had him. They were still collecting evidence. They had him. Oh my God. Investigators were given access to video footage of the Washington State University campus located in Pullman. A review of that video indicated that at approximately 2:45 a.m. on November 13, 2022, a white sedan, which was consistent with the description of the white Elantra known as suspect vehicle 1, was observed on WSU surveillance cameras traveling north or northeast Nevada Street, Northeast Stadium Way at approximately 2:53 a.m. A white sedan, which is consistent with the description of the white Elantra, known as suspect vehicle 1, was observed traveling southeast on Nevada Street in Pullman, Washington, towards SR 270, which leads them to Moscow, Idaho. So, at approximately 5:25 a.m., a white sedan, which was consistent with the description of suspect vehicle, was observed on 5 cameras in Pullman, Washington at WSU campus. The first camera recorded a white sedan was located at 1300 Johnson Road on Pullman. Oh my God, they had his ass. They had him. Ooh, they have the path of travel. Everything. This is the map showing his traveling. They had him. On November 25th, 2022, MPD Moscow Police Department asked area law enforcement agencies to be on the lookout for a white Elantra in the area on November 29th at approximately 12:28 a.m. WSU police officer Daniel Tenego queried white Elantras registered at WSU. As a result, he located a 2015 white Elantra with Pennsylvania license plate LFZ 8649. The vehicle was registered to Brian Koberger, residing at, and they didn't even redact his damn address. I'm sorry, I'm not laughing. Yes, I am. The same day at approximately 12:58 a.m., WSU officer Curtis Wyman was looking for the white Elantra and located the 2015 White Elantra at 6, and so he was looking the parking lot. Is an apartment complex that houses the students. Oh my God. This license indicates that Kohberger is a white male, height 6, weighs 185 pounds. Additionally, the photograph of Kohberger shows that he has bushy eyebrows. Kohberger's physical description is consistent with the description of the male DM saw inside the King Road residence on November 13th. Now, who among us thinks he's innocent? Who among us thinks he's innocent? I don't. I don't. This is a treasure trove. During the stop, which was, wait a minute. At the time, Kohberger, who was the sole occupant, was driving a white 2015 Honda Elantra with the Pennsylvania plate, which was set to expire November 30th, 2022. Well, that's probably why he changed them. During the stop, which was recorded via law enforcement body camera, Kohberger provided his phone number, which they redacted. Hereafter, the 8458 phone as his cellular telephone number. Investigators conducted electronic database queries and learned that the 8458 phone is a number issued by AT&T. October 14th, he was detained as part of a traffic stop by WSU police officer. Upon review of the body cam and report of the stop, Kohberger was the sole occupant and was driving that car, so he's been stopped numerous times. On November 18th, according to Washington State Licensing, Kohberger registered. Well, yeah, I told you that he registered his car. He changed it. Yeah. So they require front and back license plates, and the fact that he only had that Pennsylvania tag, which was only a rear plate, they don't require front and back. Investigators believe that Kohberger is still driving, so they knew who they were looking for. Look at this. Investigators believe that Kohberger is still driving a 2015 White Elantra because his vehicle was captured on December 13th, 2022 by a license plate reader in Luma, Colorado. Kohberger's Elantra was then queried on December 15th by law enforcement Hancock County, Indiana. On December 16th at approximately 2:26, surveillance video showed Kohberger's Elantra in Albrightsville, Pennsylvania. The sole occupant of the vehicle was a white male whose description was consistent with Kohberger. So maybe that stop in Indiana was on purpose. Maybe, but why would they wait till he gets to Pennsylvania to get him? Oh, I forgot to tell you. He applied. Oh, it's here, but I forgot to tell you that earlier. He actually applied. He wrote an essay when he applied for an internship with the Pullman Police Department in the fall of 2022. Kohberger wrote in his essay he had interest in assisting rural law enforcement agencies with how to better collect and analyze technological data in public safety operations. Here they talk about the Reddit survey he did, which is found to be an open source. Oh my God. So they obtained search warrants for his cellular devices that utilize cellular towers in close proximity to King Road. They tracked him. And he was close to that between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m. in the morning. They tracked him. They got him. They have him. So it's a 19-page affidavit, guys. It's 19 pages. You're not driving me crazy, Mims. Hi, Celia. Hi, Danielle. It's 19 pages. They tracked him. They had him. Why did they wait now? Okay, so on December 23rd, they applied for the grant and was granted a search warrant for historical phone records between November 12th and November 14th. Okay, they received the records on December 23rd. And these records also indicated historical cell site location information for the phone number. After receiving this information, they consulted with an FBI agent who provided expert testimony. So he was, oh my God, they got him. They have him. So listen to this. November 13, 2022, at approximately 2:42 a.m., 8458 phone was utilizing cellular resources that provided coverage in Pullman, Washington, hereafter known as Kohberger's residence. At approximately 2:47 a.m., the 8458 phone utilized cellular services coverage southeast of Kohberger's residence, consistent with the 8458 phone leaving Kohberger residence and traveling south through Pullman, Washington. This is consistent with the movement of the white Elantra. Okay, when did it get him? Okay, the 8458 phone does not report to the network again until approximately 4:48. He turned his phone off. He turned his phone off. When he was traveling back, he turned his phone off. Let me see. The 8458 phone does not report to the network again until approximately 4:48 a.m., at which time it utilized cellular resources that provided coverage to Idaho State Highway 95 south of Moscow, Idaho, near Blaine, Idaho, north of Genesee. Between 4:50 and 5:26 a.m., the phone utilizes cellular resources that are consistent. Traveling back, he was in Idaho he was heading back to Pullman, Washington. He turned his phone off. Buddy, that didn't save you. They have cameras. You have buses with cameras. You have streets with cameras. You have freeways with cameras. That didn't save your dumbass. Sorry. 19 pages. So again, they're showing his travel versus all the cameras. So they have him. Oh my goodness. So now we know why they have him as a suspect. Whew. Okay. Hi, Earth. How are you? How are you, Earth? Thank you for coming in. I think that was you on panel with Savage when I was in there earlier, wasn't it? Hi, Renrock. I'm telling you, this man, I said it earlier. I said they tracked him with that car from the cameras. I didn't even read the affidavit. It wasn't even out yet. And I knew what they did. And with that DNA, they were able to pinpoint and narrow it down. And once they found out he drove that white Elantra, that was it. But again, I'm confused because they said suspects at first. They had an S that were in the car. Oh my goodness. They got his ass. They got his ass. And my thing is, how much did his dad know? How much did his dad know? Okay, yeah, she was on Amber's panel too. I remember, but I think this morning when I went into Savage, because I think I got in trouble when I said that that the evidence didn't state that Casey Anthony killed Cade. Oh, I thought you were on panel, sweetie. When I said that the evidence didn't show that Casey Anthony killed her daughter. The evidence doesn't show that. Everybody says she did, but you cannot put somebody in jail by your feelings. You have to have proof. And it's called the preponderance of the evidence, which wasn't there. The coroner couldn't even tell you how this little girl died. I still say I believe that the dad, in my opinion, like she had supposedly stated, that the dad was always would put a pillow over her face, that he was, when he molested her, whether or not he did, but this is what she's saying. I think he was trying to do something with Kaylee. It went bad. He put her in the pool to make it look like she drowned. That's why the body was hidden for that time, until he knew that they couldn't determine the cause of death. So that is my opinion. That's what I believe. Now, is she complicit? Yep, because you should have called the police. But I do believe that that man, and when he was up there crying at the funeral, talking about he would never smell her sweet breath again, that to me told me right then and there, you killed that little girl. Excuse me, sorry. Yes, so, but no, they said that night. So, okay, the Elantra was looked for a day later or 2 days later. They distinctly said occupants. And notice what they're saying in this affidavit, that it was in the car with the singular person, and that person was Brian. But they said in the when they would put it out, they were looking for occupants of that white Elantra. Hi, Wanda, welcome. Yeah, her sweet, sweet breath. That's what he said. That's what he said. But this affidavit, the only thing they really redacted was his phone number. They redacted the Spokane County Medical Examiner's full name. But they're showing you how they tracked this man. They're showing you every bit of the investigation that was done. There is no hole. There was nothing left undone. They tracked his ass. Now what I'm trying to figure out is, was that stop in Indiana a planned stop? Because if it was, they could have arrested them then. Yeah, so, and he went in, I'm going to see when shows exit the white, consistent with sus. So they were tracking him. They've been tracking him since maybe 2 days after this happened. They have maps on everything. They have been tracking this man. I guess they were just waiting for the DNA to come back. Whoo. Okay, so here it is right here. On December 27th, Pennsylvania agents recovered from the trash from Kohlberger's family residence located in Albrightsville, Pennsylvania. That evidence was sent to the Idaho State Lab for testing. They rushed this testing. On December 28, 2022, the Idaho State Lab reporting that a DNA profile obtained from the trash and the DNA profile obtained from the sheath identified a male as not being excluded as the biological father of suspect profile. At least 99.99998% of the male population would be expected to be excluded from the possibility of being the suspect's biological father. They were waiting for the DNA. Damn, I should have kept going. I should have just been an investigator. And they requested the search warrant. Oh my God. They gave his date of birth. They requested a search warrant, an arrest warrant for Brian Kohlberger, date of birth 11/21/1994, for burglary 1122 King Street, Idaho, and 4 counts of murder in the first degree for the murder of Madison, Kaylee, Zana, and Ethan. I declare under penalty of perjury, pursuant of the law of the state of Idaho, foregoing. It was signed on 12/29, and his ass was arrested on 12/29. So there we go. I want to know about the dad too. Somebody left me a message and told me I need to look at the dad and look at the family history. I'm going to have to do that. But I just wanted to let you guys know the affidavit is here. I'm going to pull it. I'm going to print it. I didn't go to the courthouse because when I looked to get it, it was in the morning call. So there was no need for me to go to the courthouse and pull it. I will pull it up. I will put it on my community tab so you guys can have it and you can read through it. Oh, no, Earth. That's what we do over here. We do share channels, sweetie. I subscribed to you yesterday. Whatever day it was, I was in there. You were on Amber's panel. I subscribed that day. I took a look at your channel and I like it. So that's what's going on there, guys. I I said, when they unsealed that affidavit, it was going to tell the story. And they did their due diligence with this case. They did this due diligence with this case. I am so happy. They have everything. They have the maps of him traveling, everything. They pinpointed everything. And the fact that you turned your damn phone off when you got in that area, you are a guilty. Well, allegedly, you're guilty until proven you're innocent until proven guilty. Bitch, I just proved you guilty. That evidence, that affidavit just proved you guilty. Let's see. Who's ignoring you, Wanda? Ma'am, say hi to Wanda, please. I'm intrigued and glued to everything. Me too, Granny. I'm telling you. I was in a meeting when they actually went and unsealed it, and then I was all day long. My meetings, my calendar was clear. I finally had to block out some time to come live on this. So, oh, look at them subbing to you, Earth. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Oh, so yes, that is what's going on. The next thing, what I tell you, was January 12th, whatever it is. I'm going to be on it. This trial, yes, I don't know how I'm going to do this, but I think we will be, well, I know I'm going to stream it. It'll probably take a while. I might have to take vacation, but I will be streaming this trial because I want to hear every single thing. I don't want to read about what happened. I am going to stream this trial. I am waiting for Jen Shah's sentencing. I think it's going to be open court. I want to go in there and stream that as well. Thank you guys for subbing to Earth. Thank you. Let me see. Saying my phone was beeping with notifications, so I got 2 or 3 more colleagues intrigued now. It's horrible. I'm serious. It's horrible. But anything that comes out, I will be oh, good. Anything that comes out, anything fascinating. But hi, Franca. How are you? How are you, ma'am? Okay, guys. I am going to, let me see. I think I hit the highlighted points on the affidavit, but I am going to put it on my community tab. It was something else that was revealed that it wasn't in that. Well, we know the gag order is there now. January 12th is his next hearing date. It was something else that he did. I thought I read someplace or heard something about him going by that. Them saying he was ex-military. I don't remember, or he was just a how do you put it? He was not active duty. He was reserve. I think that's what somebody was telling me. I think he was reserve. So, that's what it was. His phone records, guys. I was looking at my notes. His phone records showed that he was near the victim house a dozen times, virtually in the evening and early morning items. So a dozen times. So that means it was, and that was before the night of the murders. That's what it was. He was there a dozen times before the night of the murder. Why am I firing you, Harmony? What did you do? Okay, sweetie. Thank you, Crazy Cat Mama. I'm not firing you, Harmony. So yes, he was there the night before. So that is premeditated. Premeditated. And I still believe his victim he wanted Kaylee. But why did he get the other 3? Why? I get Madison. She was in the bed with. Something is off with why he went to the rooms for the other 2, unless they confronted him the night before, unless something happened the night before. So something had to happen the night before, but he was, his phone was checking a dozen times in that area. No, I'm not firing anybody. Well, I might have to, but not online. But yeah, so he was staking out the place. Like they said, they don't know if he had set this up before he committed the crime, if he had cased the place. He had to know the layout of the house. He had to know the layout of the house. I want to see everything about his phone records. I want to see but the people that are giving out when they called, when they asked for information about him. I want to know if he was ever there at a party. I Oh, Mims. Make sure you want to decide what you're going to offer. Make sure you make it clear. I don't think it was a crime of opportunity. I don't think it was a crime of opportunity. Opportunity means something that just happens. No, he was around that house the night before. This is premeditated. He had it out for Kaylee. He had it out for her. I'm trying to figure out about the other three. Maybe they caught him around the house. Maybe he went to the house to see her. Maybe he was trying to talk to her, but it wasn't a crime of opportunity. He stalked. It was planned. I think he planned it. He planned it. I see, maybe he practiced some other place, but they're looking to see if he's tied with anything else. But this was not a crime of opportunity. This was premeditated. The night before, Earth, his phone had dinged around her residency 12 times. He went to that residence the night before, which knocks out my theory that he followed them from the food truck. So that theory is out. He knew that residence. He knew who was in that home. He planned this out. It was planned. Maybe just her, not the roommates, but something happened between the night before and the night he did it, that he went at all of them. Or maybe he was just like, well, no, but she was crying. The other roommate heard crying. So maybe Madison woke up when he was stabbing or saw Kaylee was seriously wounded. Something happened. Oh, Claudio, thank you for resubbing. Yeah, it was planned. It was planned. It was planned. I wonder if this is his first time. They're looking. I guarantee you he done tried something else. I don't know if he killed, but his family, his aunt said that they weren't surprised. So maybe he's tried something else. I don't know. I don't even want to speculate because this is crazy. Yeah, we need to find out. Hi, Claudio. It wasn't love. I think it was lust. And I think she probably turned him down. Maybe he was at a party, but we're going to find out. But now there's a gag order. So we probably won't find out anything else until January 12th to get the status, because at that time they might release more stuff. But as I said, there was over 400 tips or people calling in with information on Brian once they announced his name and they wanted information on him. 400 in less than an hour. So we would definitely find out. Gave you Ted, but see Ted Bundy did Ted Bundy go in there and do those nurses at the University of Florida? That was Ted Bundy, wasn't it? That was Ted Bundy at the University of Florida that actually did those nurses, and the survivors actually meet every year. That was Ted Bundy. Oh shit. I didn't think about that. I did not think about that. Huh. Thank you. That was Ted Bundy. Guys, don't ask me why I'm so fascinated with murder. Please don't ask me. I remember when my son used to be, they would have to go into these, their military. And when anthrax was really bad, they had these body suits with the breathing things. I remember I asked my son to send me one of those. He told me, hell no. I said, what do you think I'm going to do? Case somebody? He goes, who knows with you? So he wouldn't send me a suit. He wouldn't send me a suit. Yep, Richard Speck in Boston. Oh, my God. Maybe he did study Ted Bundy because he did study a lot of serial murderers. Oh my, I'm fascinated, really fascinated by stuff like this. I want to know why. I want to know what led you to this. How did you think you were going to get away with this? Like the BTK killer. I mean, you were killing people. You got next close to your home. And your daughter is up there. First, she was defending you. Now she's all again. But you made your co-workers feel uncomfortable when she thought that you were going to kill her right at work. So anyway, I am really intrigued, but this affidavit, guys, is life. It is life. As a matter of fact, I need to share this. I'm going to print it. But matter of fact, I'm going to download it and then I'm going to upload it and put it on my thing so you guys can have the link and you can go in there and read it for yourselves. It is there. And the thing is, this wasn't a shoddy investigation. You see how they tracked this man. You see how they tracked him. But what I wanted to show you, he was actually in court today smiling with his attorney. This little bastard was smiling in court. I don't know what the hell you found funny. He was in court smiling. Let me see, can I find that damn picture again? Let me see. I found it once, and now I can't find it. But he was in court smiling, guys, sitting at the table smiling. And I don't know if her family was there or not. They probably were. But I used to go to the Poconos all the time. My kids learned. I rode horses in the Poconos when I lived in. I lived in Teaneck, New Jersey for a while too. But I'm just like, this guy is. Yes, he was smiling. Go look at it. It's on CNN. It's on everything now. He was smiling. It's just sad. But anyway, I'm going to get out of here, guys. I need to get back to what I'm doing so I can be ready for my live this evening. Claudia, I'm going live at 6 o'clock Pacific time tonight, 8 o'clock Central, 9 o'clock Eastern is Cocktails with Heidi and Debbie. We're going to go. Yeah, he's a sociopath. He was just like, okay. Picture the picture of Ted Bundy sitting at the defense table when he was captured for his preliminary hearing. Matter of fact, I'm going to look and see, can I put them side by side? He was smiling. Oh, I love you too, Mims. It's amazing how people think that we're fighting. Hi, NB. Hi, NB. Hi, baby. Tomorrow, NB, I don't know if you're ready, but we're doing Love After Lockup. I'm either going to do it tomorrow or I'm going to do it Saturday morning. So if you're going to watch, let me know because I need you. I love you on panel too. And that's our show. But yeah, so anyway, I'm going to be live tonight with Debbie. We're going to go Sister Wives. I might talk a little bit about 90 Day Fiance. Not sure. It depends on how long we go on Sister Wives, because right about now, I want to bust through my TV screen and choke Cody's ass out. I will try to make it. I have another live to watch for research, but love you. I love you too. And thank you for coming in, Earth. I do a lot of research too. And I'm just, this case, I wanted to make sure, because I said I was going to come back. I didn't know what time he was going to be actually arraigned and charged in Idaho, but I was in a meeting when it came across and I said, shit. So, yeah, they're ridiculous. And the first thing came out of my mouth, I was like, she don't do drugs. And then I went into Angel's chat and I asked Maureen, has she seen you? And she said, in here. And then I went, because they said that Joey was going crazy. I went to look. Joey hadn't gone live. And I'm like, okay. And then when I told Mims, I said, look at the time. I said, Lauren goes to bed early. I said, so she's probably in the bed. And I was so happy. Thank you, Earth. I was so happy when you texted me back. I really, really was. I see your picture, Mims. You go, girl. You go, Mims. Mims now know how to do subscribers only mode. Girl, I'm proud of you. So, but that's one thing I've never known her to do. Ever, 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 ever. So that right there, and the first thing I thought, I said, well, maybe somebody gave her a pill or something and she took it. But I was like, but that's not Lauren. So, but I was so happy when you texted me and said, what's up? I said, well, she's good. She's good. But yeah, so anyway, guys, I love each and every one of you. Thank you for joining me. I really appreciate it. But now I have to get back because unlike other people like Mims, I have a meeting at 2:00. Gotta go. Mims is a rock star. She really is. But I don't like her, though. I really don't. I don't like her. Terry Lynn, I need you to call me after my 2:00 meeting. So call me around 2:30, Terry Lynn. Call me at 2:30. It didn't take you that long. It did not take you that long. Okay, guys. Love you. I will see you later. Bye.